Hello students! Today I'm going to give you a tour of our new course shell. So once we're in D2L, when you click on our class, you're going to be brought to the landing page. And the landing page gives you the announcements. So right now I haven't posted any announcements yet, but I will be posting one so you'll be able to see it when you first come in on Monday. The announcements can be read in your email, right? Which is very convenient. The email that you have given to D2L or linked to D2L, that's where they'll be sent. But I would recommend reading the announcement on D2L. And here's the reason why. When the announcement is sent to your email, it doesn't show videos and it doesn't show images. So many times I'll post a video or link a video on the announcement, but you can only see that when you're in D2L. So I would recommend getting into D2L to view the announcement and so that you can see those videos and images. The next thing I want to show you is content, and that's here in the upper left-hand corner. So click there and you'll be able to see all of the content for this course. Click on Table of Contents to condense everything together. So on the left side, you'll see kind of a neat, just a few things in the Table of Contents. Think about the Table of Contents like a menu, right? So obviously we can start here. And then once you click on start here, it will show you each of the things in that folder, right? So notice here, it's a little bit indented. There are 4 things in this folder. D2L Tutorials is a new folder. So if I click on that, it will give me a new section of materials. So going back to start here, if I click on the title on the right side, I can go through all of the things in this folder, right? Very important things about what will I learn in this course? How much is each assignment worth for the final grade? How do I contact my professor? And what is important to know about online classes in general? So if I click on one of these things, notice if I click on the title of that section, it will just expand or decrease the folder. What I want to do if I want to see the material is click on the blue title. Anything that is blue, we can click on and it will open new. So I'm going to click on the blue title here. And here you can see a chart that will tell me how each of the things are graded. These are the 4 essays that we'll work on. These are journals and pre-writing. These are quizzes for grammar and sentence level. And then these are exercises. So exercises are like assignments, okay? So this way you can see how you're going to be graded and then also make sure to work very hard on the things that are worth more. If we follow this breadcrumb trail up here, right, it will show me all of the folders that I've opened so far. So if I click on this one, it's going to bring me all the way back to Table of Contents. I don't want to do that. I want to go back to Start Here because that's the folder I was looking at. So I'm going to click here. Okay, so I can continue to click on things in Start Here, maybe how to contact my professor, for example, and it's going to give me the email, it's going to give me the Zoom link for office hours, and tell me when those office hours are, okay? Now I'd like to go all the way back to Table of Contents, that main menu, so I'm going to click here. And on the left side, I'm going to continue viewing things. So here we have D2L Tutorials is the next folder. Right now, there's only one thing. I'm going to try to add tutorials slowly as you need them, okay? So in Module 1, we're going to use the discussion board for 2 assignments. So you really need to know how to use it. So again, we can click on the blue title, and it's going to bring us to a video. You can click on play. Today, I'm going to show you how you can post and also reply and it will play the video for you. This is an instructional video to show you how to do something, right? If you'd like to make it larger, you can always click here, right, where it says YouTube and the expand button, and it will make it full screen for you, right? To exit out, press escape, okay? So again, I hope that this will help you understand how to use the discussion board. Please check in the D2L tutorials first. If there's anything that you don't know how to do on D2L, please check here first. And then if you still feel confused, you can email me or contact the IT help desk. Okay. All right, next up in the table of contents, we have course syllabus and due dates. This is a very important folder that you'll probably look at many times throughout the semester. So the course syllabus I already sent you in an email last week. So you're probably already familiar with that, but if you'd like to see it again, you have easy access here. Due dates, I will be posting for each of the modules. So module 1, we can take a look at here. Notice that each module is 2 weeks long. So this gives you course due dates for weeks 1 and 2, okay? The first week, Wednesday through Sunday, we have several due dates throughout the week, right? On the right side, it's going to tell you also the possible points. So for example, our first discussion post, introductions, is due Wednesday. It says to make sure that to do this assignment first. It's only worth 10 points, but it's very important to confirm that you are participating in this class and that you are in D2L and checking the work that you need to do. This is a super easy assignment. You don't need to read anything before you do it, just do the assignment. So I recommend doing this like day 1, okay? Wednesday, June 10th, we have a second discussion post due. And for this one, you will need to read some material before you do that. This one is worth more. It's worth 20 points, okay? Notice that the outline and draft number 1 are due later in the week, and they aren't worth any points. It says just to help you improve. These are very, very important assignments, though, and we'll do them for each of our essays because they are meant to help you do better in that final draft. So the final draft is the writing assignment where we keep that grade and we put that grade into the grade book. But these 2 assignments, you're going to get feedback to help you get a better grade on that final draft. So please make sure that you do them, take them very seriously. It's your only opportunity really to get advice from me before you write that final draft. Then we have due dates for next week, right? So week 2, we have Wednesday and Sunday due dates, okay? Also, you'll notice that each of the assignments has a different color. So blue, yellow, green, or red. Assignments in different colors show the different grading categories and how they contribute to your final grade. So for example, the process essay final draft is highlighted in green. Green means process analysis essay, and it's worth 15% of your final grade. Red is a quiz, right? So quizzes are with 15% of your final grade all together. So we're going to have several quizzes throughout the semester. All together, they're worth 15%, okay? So you can use this menu to help you if you ever have questions about how you're going to be graded or, you know, how much an assignment is worth. Please let me know. Please ask. Okay, going back to table of contents now. So we have course syllabus. Now we get into, module 1, the big one. Okay, so we're going to click on module 1. Again, a menu is going to unleash down here, and we can also see it over here. Okay. Notice how far it goes down. It has a lot of sub-modules, right? So at the very top, it says for each module, there are sub-modules. Click on each sub-module for instructions and materials. If you have any questions about materials or instructions, please email me right away. Don't wait to ask a question, right? We have lots of due dates and you need to make sure that you're keeping up with the work. So if you feel confused or unsure, make sure you email me. Okay, so to start, we have writing lessons, right? You can click on one and it's going to bring you to a new page. This is, for example, the discussion post, okay? Going back to module 1. In the writing lessons, you want to go step by step. So please don't go out of order. They're meant to go in this order so that you can make sure that you're doing everything and building on each of the skills, okay? Here we have essay assignments. For each essay assignment, there's going to be an outline, there's going to be a draft number 1, and there's going to be a final draft, which I haven't posted just yet. Okay, I want you to do the other ones and get your feedback first, okay? The essay assignment here, you can read the assignment in the first document, right? This tells you about the essay. and the requirements and the due dates, okay? And then down here, it gives you an example outline. So when you're ready to begin your outline, you can use this as a guide, right? Going back to Module 1, when you're ready to submit your outline or your draft number 1, you can just click on one of these titles and you can upload your document here, okay? All right, so after the writing assignments, then we have some other aspects of this module, which are grammar and sentence structure. So each module is going to have a grammar lesson and also a sentence structure lesson. You'll watch some videos, read some resources. These are practice exercises where you can check your answers. More online practice where you can check your answers. So all of these are meant to just help you practice before you do the assignment, right? The assignment, it says quiz, but it's actually just an exercise. Again, you're gonna get feedback on this. This is not a real quiz. Think of it like a practice quiz, okay? This is one that's worth 5% of your overall grade, okay? And then we have sentence level assignments, which is a new category. These are types of sentences. So again, we start with a video, we have some practice, and then we have a sentence level assignment. Again, practice quiz. Okay, and so the last thing down here, which I haven't posted yet, is the quiz. The quiz is going to cover both the sentence level folder as well as the grammar folder. So the quiz combines the two. And the quiz is worth a much larger portion of your grade, so you really want to make sure that you study. This is at the end of week 2, so you have a lot of time to practice a lot, to ask questions, and to get feedback from me on your assignments. Okay, so going all the way back up to Module 1, we're finished with that Module 1 folder. The last things I want to show you are, the office hours and the rubrics, okay? Office hours, we can click here. And this is just a really convenient way, I thought, to let you know what are my office hours every Tuesday from 10 to 11, every Thursday from 1 to 2:15. And if you cannot come to my office hours during these times, you can also email me, and you can also ask me for another time to meet. So let's say you work during these times, or you have, something else, you're taking care of someone. You can say, hey, Miss B, I'm not free Tuesdays and Thursdays, but do you have any time on Wednesday morning, right? So by saying, suggesting a day and a time, I'm able to tell you, yes, I'm free, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Does that work for you? And we can set up another time in that way. I always want to be available to help you. I understand in an online class, it gets a little bit more difficult. You can't just stay after class or come early. So I try to make myself as available as possible. So please don't be afraid to also suggest another time, and we'll try to make that work, okay? Now, when you're ready to enter the office hours, or if we've set up another time, what you're gonna do is go down to here where it says link to office hours. You wanna make sure that you've copied the meeting ID and password, especially the password. I'm just gonna copy that. And you're gonna click on the link to the office hours. This is gonna bring you to Zoom, right? Open Zoom. And it's going to ask you for a password when you get in there, okay? So make sure that you copy that password from office hours, okay? All right, and the last thing I'm going to show you is rubrics, okay? So rubrics, in this folder, you're going to find the rubrics for the essays that we'll write in this class, as well as for the journal assignments. So for our first essay, the process analysis essay, we have this essay. So we can go ahead and click there. And it's going to show you exactly how you're going to be graded. For example, the introduction is worth 7 points. The body is worth 30 points. Woo, that's a lot. Conclusion, just 3 points, and coherence and unity, 10 points. Over here, it talks about language use and mechanics. So things like grammar, vocabulary are on the left side here, okay? For each category, it also gives you a few bullet points, which are explanations, right? Like, what is coherence and unity? Oh, it's about using transition words, right? So use this to help you as you write your essay. Be sure to look at it before you start writing and check it again before you turn in your final draft. This is also the way that I'm going to be giving you feedback for your first draft and also your final draft. Okay. All right, so I'm going back to table of contents, and that is it, students. I hope this gave you a little bit of an idea of what this course looks like and how you can navigate through. My biggest suggestion is always to click on table of contents and always remember which module you are on. And I'll be sending out reminders about that, okay? And also, of course, make sure to look at the due dates, maybe print out the due dates, maybe copy it to a calendar that you use or put it in an app. That's very, very helpful, okay? All right, students, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.